Hello and welcome to Old Faithful with your host Matt Trask. My thanks to Perfect Wave Productions. My thanks to Michaela for making the coffee down at Black Hills Blend today. My thanks to my guest, who I will introduce in a second. This really is a man who is what I don't mind you thinking I am. A tone master, an amp collector, a true connoisseur of guitars, and the other half of the sonic assault that is flannel.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Pat Roberts, it's
Yo.
nice to have you.
It's nice to be here. Thank you.
And I don't know if you can see it, we'll get it in the shop when he plays. Today, the first coily cable on the show. Kind of a big deal. Thanks for bringing that.
It's very
Pat.
coily, yeah. I'm gonna have to uncoil before I play.
Tell us a little about yourself, Pat.
Lee grew up in a home where my mom was a music teacher and
Okay.
my dad's a preacher. So sang from a very young age as a kid in church. But
A music teacher and a preacher.
yes, sir.
Was your mom a school music teacher?
Yep. She just retired from Pinedale Elementary School.
Really?
Last year. Yep. Her name was Susan Robert.
And your dad was a preacher. You were
Yes, sir.
you were destined to be the lead of a rock and roll band, weren't you?
Yes, destined to be in a band that my parents didn't approve of, and I guess they approve now. But
Do you try and follow the holy word of God as best you can?
I sure do,
Okay.
and I'm not just saying that. I really do try. But, you know, we all fall short, though. So
Me included.
yeah.
I would like to touch on something when demand for this man began about week 3 to be on the show, and so I texted him. I said, "Hey, I would like you to be on the show," and you said, "I'm not real good with a camera."
Nope.
Now
I'm not.
you appear to be comfortable as the lead singer.
Yeah, I'm confident in singing, but when it comes to radio, which the guys in my band are very good at,
Right.
and they're really good at whatever it's called when you're taking the self camera things, and I don't know, I'm just not.
They are blessed with the social graces.
They are, and
that you-
I'm glad they are, because they can get people out, but I'm kind of a little more shy.
Well, you have learned. You have a stage presence, definitely. You
Yes.
don't just stand there and sing like a stick of wood, but
Yep.
it is something that some of us have to overcome.
Yeah. Yep.
But were you comfortable in the beginning fronting a rock and roll band, or was it difficult?
Yeah, because I've been in front of a church. I mean, it's a lot more difficult as a kid singing in front of a church of
Mhm.
people that are quiet and listening to every tone that comes out of your mouth than in a bar, you know.
So you were at times called upon to be the lead vocalist at church.
Oh, many times. Mom would always want me to get up and sing solos and things like that.
With
so.
your dad, the preacher, standing behind you, I
yeah,
imagine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now we understand more. A bar gig ain't nothing to a
No.
kid like that.
No.
Tell us about flannel.
Well, flannel started 3.5-ish years ago. Danny was kind of the mastermind behind flannel, because that's really what we should have been playing. It didn't take very long before people started packing the bar.
Were some of Danny's ideas, some of them I imagine struck you as very unconventional?
Yes, so we kind of, for years we did a lot of alternative rock
Mhm.
and grunge type stuff, and we love it, but it's not danceable, you know. So his idea was to take, you know, basically every genre of 90s and figure out ways to make it danceable and relatable, and not maybe we try to keep the melody lines of the vocals and everything the same, but we try to maybe add to the guitar parts, rock them out, I guess is what I would say. And then we started doing a little bit of hip hop, and hip hop went over really well, so we added more and more, and we started doing medleys, and that's kind of what we're known for, is mashing all these songs together.
Aha.
Yeah.
a question that's become standard on this show. What was your first guitar?
I'm pretty sure it was an Epiphone, but the first real guitar that I got, that I earned with my own money, was it was $400, and it was on sale for $400. Came with a groovy case, and that was an Epiphone Les Paul Standard. Plus top.
So your first guitars were electrics, which leads to the follow-up question: what was your first amp?
Whenever I had an electric, I never really played through an amp. It was just to kind of keep it quiet in my bedroom so my parents didn't get annoyed. But I believe the first one I really played through was like a little Gorilla keyboard amp.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that was probably the first amp I ever had. So.
It'd be the second mention of the Gorilla Guitar Amp Company here on Old Faithful.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So let's get on to a subject that will make you much more comfortable. Tell us about this guitar in your hands.
This is kind of the 2008, 2019 Jimmy Page Telecaster. I never thought I was a Telecaster guitar guy until I had this.
Okay.
And now I have two of them. Just because it just works for me. When you're a singer, you like to have things simple.
Right.
And just a three-way switch for me, and a tone and a volume work good. This guy right here I really like because it's light. I don't know if you want to...
That is a light guitar.
It's a light guitar.
Do we know what that body is made out of?
Oh man, I would imagine probably ash.
It looks like ash.
They say two-piece, but I still, to this day, have not
You can't find the seam?
Could not find the seam that's supposed to be right along here, and it doesn't look like it's there to me, but...
They did a good job of hiding
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is serial number 554, and I like the neck on it. I like how there's some, I'm really into wood.
Right.
And I like that there's that green right there.
Sure.
Vintage style tuners. It's spec'd after a 59.
Okay.
7.25 radius, so it's got a really pretty thin neck. It's a Jimmy Page custom D neck. I don't know. The only thing I've really done to it is my daughter wanted me to stick a heart on there.
Oh.
So it's a heart magnet.
Okay.
And, custom Jimmy Page pickups. If you guys want to check it out, look online. There's a lot of stuff about it. The main thing about this guitar that's different is it's got a body through bridge, which is pretty normal for Telecaster. Or you can string it through.
It's also can be a top loader.
Top loader, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
I find that putting it through the body helps with tone. Just because it gets really bendy if you're top loading it. Yeah. So
you purchased this. I think I know where you purchased this.
Obviously Haggerty's. I'm big on supporting local shops and everything. So.
The music retailer across town, as we like to say.
Yep.
And did you go visit it a few times? Did it taunt you for a while, or?
No, I knew.
If you're playing guitarist buzzword bingo, this guitar has staggered pole piece. It seems to be part of flannel guitarist culture that you have something from your daughter on your guitar.
I know. Yeah, we have multiple.
You have the heart.
Yes.
He has the pink mustache.
Yeah,
Josh
that's
Kenner.
true. I guess I didn't think about that.
Yeah. He has elected not to run his pedal board today for reasons we won't get into. So tell us about this amp that you brought today. This is one of roughly how many?
Right now I have, 5.
5 amps.
Yeah. They're all Valco made amps.
Okay.
I'm big with Valco.
All right.
This is probably the highest end model I have of the 5. The other ones are all Gretsch. National just made a little bit better quality amp.
Okay.
It's finger jointed pine cabinet.
So let's back up a second. Valco apparently was the manufacturer, and then they put different badges.
They put different badges.
This one has a national badge on it.
This was national. They did Gretsch. They did Supro.
Okay.
My main backup amp is a Gretsch Playboy, 1964 Gretsch Playboy.
Okay.
And that is basically the same amp Jimmy Page played through. but he had the Supro model of the same thing.
Okay.
This one, it's just got a unique tone to it. This is a 1957 1224. It's called a tremo tone.
I did not know until I saw this that
Yep.
oval speakers were a
Yep.
thing.
Yeah,
6
they
by
were a
9.
thing. Yeah, this is a tweed amp. It was painted back in the 50s. You can see there, but
Oh,
this normally is tweed. One unique thing about this amp, it is one of the top-rated harmonica amps that you can buy. Vintage
Okay.
harmonica amp.
let's do it.
Yeah, just gonna. There she is.
Oh, there we go. We needed to see this on the show,
Yep.
Pat.
Yep. And there's a cool old light on her.
He turns this around facing toward the
Yep.
audience on stage so we can all see that cool light. I like that. That was something that my guitar hero Roy Buchanan did on stage.
Yep.
His light was on the front so he couldn't see the light. But remember my sponsorship with Trask Hay LLC, Round and Square Bales, 515-0858. I would like to thank Mr. Pat Roberts for being on the show. Jimmy Page says, change your strings.
Heck yeah, man.
Thank you for coming on the show, Pat.
Two jumps in a week. Bet you think you're pretty clever, don't you, boy? Flying on your motorcycle, watching as the ground beneath you drops. Kill yourself.